Good morning and welcome to your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, October 28th, 2025, Aries. Be careful about taking everything to a personal offense. Others' inconsiderable actions may have you emotionally in a stir, but they don't have to be. As long as you're able to maintain a healthy perspective on the situation, you'll see that many of the behaviors that upset you result from someone's insecurity as opposed to their lack of attraction for you. Taurus. Difficult tension may be frustrating for you to handle. You may wonder why everyone can't just get along. The answer may seem simple to you with your easygoing attitude. Unfortunately, there are big egos and unrealistic attitudes involved that make it difficult for other people to see things simply. You may find that the best way for you to do things is to take a step away from the fire and let things cook. Gemini. Tensions may arise among friends when someone suddenly feels that they're ignored or being the third wheel. People tend to pair up. Do you even know what you can stay on topics to which everyone can contribute equally? Staying united is key. Together, you're extremely powerful allies. While divided, you're only each other's enemy. Cancer. Your lively, imaginative spirit is in tune with the collective. The need for you to be worldly conscious and evolve in humanity has become more obvious for you at this time. These issues come up today, but don't be surprised if you get a readily check. Your dreams may be unrealistic. Someone could try to burst your bubble, so be careful. Don't lose sight of your goals. Leo, just when you slow down, simplify and plan things, start up to pick again. Your imagination starts to fly. Stabilization finds your creative spirit. The last thing your artistic mind wants to do is to slow down. Resolving this inner conflict may be hard, but it's possible. These two sides are on the same team, not opposing ones. If they work together, you can both achieve both goals. Virgo. Your sense of play might get you into trouble. This sort of attitude could come up against someone who's trying to stay in task and take things seriously, and it may be difficult for you to know how far to push the situation. You may want to force the other person to join your escapades, but you also see the need to settle down and get serious. Libra. Gadgets and new devices that are supposed to make things easier to accomplish certain tasks may actually cause more confusion. You're often a big fan of doing things the old-fashioned way, even though people may laugh at you. You tend to insist that the old way is the best way. Take your time to complete the chores and task at hand today. Scorpio. Be careful about going overboard with your sarcasm. People may take your comments seriously. Not everyone understands your humor. This could make communication unclear at times. Deliver a straight story without exaggeration or embellishment thrown in to make things juicier. And just tell the truth. Tell the whole truth. You'll be better about the situation. Sagittarius. Self-image could be a difficult issue for you. Perhaps you've painted a false picture of yourself lately in an effort to cover your insecurity. You may not have expressed how you feel to some people. When you look into a mirror, you may find that the person you see is quite different than the person other people see. This conflict may put you in some uncomfortable situations, so please step back, analyze, and reframe. Capricorn. You may feel like there's absolutely nowhere to turn. Reality is a scary thing to face. The last thing you want to do is to be serious, but you're finding it difficult to get satisfaction from your fantasy world. Your dreams beckon to you, but you're afraid to give in to the temptation because you feel a strong sense of duty to other people and places. Aquarius. You have a strong sense of self. You take charge of situations instead of letting them take charge of you. But this sense of independence and self-confidence may threaten other people. There are some who feel secure knowing that you rely on them. This is one of these days when you may feel a few growing pains in shifting personalities that clash and the comfortable behavior patterns which forward. Pisces. You may feel like a mediator between two camps, or you may be the one in a struggle that needs mediation. The big problem with the tension today is that one side could be headstrong and bound to the facts and the truth, while the other is bound to a broader perspective, not necessarily a realistic one. Facts can get twisted in all directions depending on who's delivering them, so please be careful. This has been your daily morning horoscope for Tuesday, 28th October 2025. Do have yourself a great day.
Morning, it's Tuesday. How are you doing? You're good? All right. All is well over on our parts as well. And we are so happy to be waking up with you on the DBS Morning Show. Let's see what our news department has got. We'll be back.
Good morning. It's Tuesday. Time now for the news. My name is Timothy Paulion. As Hurricane Melissa bears down on Jamaica, St. Lucia's Minister for Education, Sean Edward, has expressed deep concern for 22 St. Lucian students studying there. The storm, which strengthened into a Category 5 early yesterday, is forecast to bring destructive winds, catastrophic flooding, and landslides to the island.
As a result of that, Prime Minister Philip JP and myself, as Minister for Education, we have put measures in place to ensure that our students are comfortable in Jamaica. The government of St. Lucia has secured hotel accommodation for our students, and we've also made some cash available to them so that they can get supplies as they prepare for the hurricane.
Edward notes that the Ministry of Education has been in contact with regional partners to monitor the situation and ensure the safety of St. Lucian students abroad. The government stands ready to assist if support or evacuation becomes necessary, according to the Education Minister. For now, officials continue to urge caution and solidarity with all Caribbean people in the storm's path. With general elections on the horizon, the Electoral Department is dialing up its readiness, urging every eligible voter to check the voters list and update the information before it's too late. Chief Elections Officer Mr. Herman St. Helen warns that last-minute changes are not guaranteed and calls on citizens to act now to secure their right to vote.
For 2025, for example, by March 2026, all of those names would then be added onto the revised voters list. However, if an election were to be called now, persons who were registered between July and December will not appear on the revised list, because according to the law, it would have to be the persons appearing on the June supplementary list that would appear on the voting list.
The Electoral Department is ramping up its public outreach, asserting that citizens must play an active role in voting. Starting this week, the department is expecting to launch more public service announcements. Additionally, the department will be going on various talk shows to provide the public with essential information. This effort is being organized under a new public relations campaign titled Chat with Electoral. The Archbishop of Castries, Gabriel Malzer, has joined regional church leaders in expressing deep concern over the growing military presence in the southern Caribbean. In a statement issued on behalf of the Antilles Episcopal Conference, Archbishop Malzer said the buildup of naval and military assets poses serious risks to the region's social, political, and humanitarian well-being. Quoting Pope Paul VI's call for negotiation over war, he urged Caribbean leaders to pursue dialogue and cooperation to ease mounting tensions. The bishop also condemned the narcotics trade's destructive impact on Caribbean families, but stressed that violence and disregard for sovereignty can never be justified. Archbishop Malzer reminded the faithful that as the world approaches the 59th World Day of Peace, the Church remains steadfast in protecting the vulnerable and called for de-escalation, prayer, and renewed faith. He said true peace will come only when nations reject aggression and stand united in hope, dialogue, and respect for human life. Finally, from us this morning, in a move to strengthen regional health systems, ministers from across the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States gathered in Grenada last week for the 11th OECS Council of Ministers for Health. The meeting aimed to advance collaboration, improve health procurement, and build resilience among small island developing states in the face of global crises.
Health partnerships are like a bridge that builds brick by brick. Every contribution strengthens the crossing of those who follow. Our work together through the OECS PPS, the PAHO Strategic Fund, and other alliances.
As the incoming chair of the Council of Ministers for Health, Minister Telesford thanked his predecessor for their contributions and pledged to elevate the region's health agenda. He emphasized the importance of investing in preventive care rather than solely remedial treatment, noting that prevention is better than cure. OECS Director General Dr. Didicus Jules spoke of the need to have a sustainable health sector in the region. And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please join us at noon for our next news major, the Lunchtime Report. I'm Timothy Paulia. Good morning.
Thank you, guys. We need to take a break. We'll be right back. Two of our wonderful kids from the international school recently had the privilege or the opportunity on a scholarship to go on over to Yale to do a summer program. And they came back. We wanted to tap into their energy to see what that feeling was like and to see whether or not, boy, Yale is on the list for when they're ready to go on off to college. So here they are. Two amazing young promising students right here. No, Joshua, all in the sky up there to keep looking up. And Princess over here. Recently engaged in a Yale workshop or sort of like a mini scholarship kind of thing where they went off to the Yale University and got exposed and engaged in a number of activities. And we just wanted to pick your interest because this opportunity is also open for other St. Lucian students as well if they'd like to partake. So we wanted to highlight that, but we also wanted to get a feel from these two beauties, right? These two awesome gentlemen right here and this lovely young lady right here as to what the experience was like and how does that enhance you guys, your academic journey moving forward. Princess, I'm going to start with you because you're right here and ladies first, and then I'll go up to Joshua in a minute. Tell me about the experience, how it started. I mean, how did you get in?
Okay, so for me, I learned about it pretty late. So I heard about it in January, and then I had to hurry to apply because that was late admissions, and then it took about until like the next month until I got my results. And when I was accepted, I originally didn't apply for financial aid, but after I saw the price and everything, I applied for financial aid and I got almost everything off. And it was wonderful. One of the things they do say is that because Yale is such a big known university, it's much easier to get financial aid because they're trying to reach people from all around who have, an intelligence and a curiosity to learn more. So it doesn't matter your financial status. They will try to help you once you apply and you show that interest. I do know there's a short essay you have to write whilst applying about like why you want to go and what's your interest and stuff and like different things about your background. But it's pretty simple and straightforward. It takes about like 20-30 minutes to apply.
And you hit that off the park, didn't you? Oh, are we coming back? Josh, what about you? What was that experience like for you?
Well, for me, first off, I found out like early this year. So after that, I need to get my US visa. So I got that. So after I got that, I applied and I got it. So I also applied for financial aid as well, and I got almost all of it off, which was amazing. So it helped a lot.
Absolutely. Now, in terms of you guys' journey, what's your future plans? What do you plan to explore? Do you know now what you want to go after as far as the future?
I want to go to med school to become a doctor. So that's my thing.
Doctor. And you, what's your goals?
Okay, so before Yale, I also wanted to go to like a medical school and do I was mixed between, being a doctor and a biochemical engineer.
Right.
But then when I applied to Yale, I originally signed up for, my first option was the science, like the STEM session, I guess. Mm-hmm. But my second option was literature and philosophy. And for some reason, I got into literature and philosophy. I didn't get into the science. So then when I went, like after doing the session at Yale, it made me realize I have a love for reading, writing, and learning more about the way different things work in the world. And I feel like now I'm leaning a bit more towards these things. But I still love science, so I might go into a social science kind of.
Oh, gosh. Come on. You guys are definitely on your way. Now, this is open to other students as well. I think it's open now. Application is open now. Briefly give them a little insight as to how it is. Anybody can apply, or what do they need?
Well, first of all, you need to be in grade 10 and 11 to apply.
Okay.
So around 16 to 17 years old to apply. And also you need to that's
it. Yeah, just apply. Where do you go? You go on the Yale website?
Yes. So there's a website called Yale Young Global Scholars. Right. And that's where you go to apply. And it has all the information you need for the application process.
Right.
And I think I think just go for it. Like,
Yes.
you may or may not get in, but it's always a good opportunity to try something new.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess.
Because when you did, you wasn't sure you were going to get it, but you tried anyways, and you got that amazing experience. So I guess you guys are going to be applying to Yale now. When you leave the school here, the international school, you're going to Yale, right? That's fair. We want to wish you guys all the best, and thank you for sharing your little journey with us. And hopefully we get to connect with you again in the future. I think great things are here. We want to do some more with you guys, yeah? Thank you so much for sharing with us. Come on, our future is bright. There are- like to do a little follow-up. So the first time we had the opportunity to connect with this gentleman right here, coming in as the future general manager of the Secrets Resort, he put out some energy there. And, we had the opportunity to catch up with him again now that Secret is operational, to say, yes, sir, we see you and you're definitely sticking to your word. Well, we've got the privilege again of connecting with the GM for Secrets. The last time we met, that was talking in the pipeline. Oh, we were heading there, and it was just a vision at the time. And here we are. It's like about a week from when we just spoke.
Can you believe it,
2
right?
2 years
Can
ago.
you believe it? That was a secret.
I know, it definitely was. Ricardo, how is it going?
Fantastic, phenomenal,
Listen.
absolutely a pleasure. As you say, it looked like it was yesterday, and look at that. We opened 1st of June, and we are just becoming more and more
Listen,
beautiful.
you guys have just stolen the show. All you're hearing now is Secrets. We're at Secrets. I've been here about 3 times to an event.
Because it's your home.
Absolutely. But you know what is beautiful, Ricardo? I remember what you said to me back then. You said to me, you want St. Lucian to feel ownership.
Absolutely.
You wanted to feel included. Inclusion was a big part for you.
Precisely.
And you know what? All of the events that I've attended here to date, since the opening, have been Lucian events.
Of course.
Yeah.
It has to be like that.
Yes.
No, listen. We are Secret St Lucia, and that is something that we feel tremendously proud of. Being able to be a reference all across the world, all across the company, all across the not only the Caribbean, but in America, in Canada, in Europe. And then when the people just define the hotel for the beauty of St. Lucia of the island, it's something that we feel very proud of.
Absolutely, and the people matter. I like it. I
Indeed,
like how you've
indeed.
been representing for that. What is to come? I mean, come on, we want to pick your brains a little bit because you start off with a bang. We want to know what's upcoming. Christmas, the holidays is coming.
Absolutely.
And we have a lot to know on the plate for that as well. So, give me a little something.
No, listen. we are going to be absolutely beautifully prepared for Christmas. Our 355 rooms, we are going to be just open for everybody. So we have a lot of tourists coming from Canada, from America, from England, but of course, from St. Lucia.
Absolutely.
So we are going to be just having an incredible party for Christmas. We are going to have absolutely over the moon party for New Year's Eve. Fireworks. It's a secret. But it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic, over the moon, incredible gastronomy. Our chefs, our service is going to be absolutely taking care of all the little detail. And of course, and crystal clear, I do not want any single one of my rooms empty.
Oh.
That means that I want everybody from St. Lucia coming to stay over here in Christmas.
Wonderful. So that means if there is an empty room when Christmas gets here, he's going to give me a call.
That's correct.
And I'm going to be staying in one of those rooms. You supporting the Miss Universe. I mean,
Yes,
again,
indeed.
it's another testament to what you alluded to, the mission. And one of the main mission of Secrets Hotel. Tell us about that, supporting.
I'm going to be completely honest, right? Since the first moment that I arrived to the island, my sales director, Alistair Nelson, he says, sir, it's a priority that we have to embrace the most beautiful of the island, which is Miss Universe St. Lucia. And we have been just partnership with them from the day one. We embrace it. We feel it like a family. She was over here literally the couple of days after she was appointed queen, relaxing in our hotel. She was cooking with me. We were preparing paella together. It was fantastic. And it's something that we feel tremendously proud of. So yeah, definitely. Miss Universe St. Lucia and Secrets, we are one. We are
Absolutely.
one.
And that one is not a secret.
No, it's not a
That
secret,
one is not
and
a
will
secret.
never be a secret. Will never be a secret.
Ricardo, you're amazing.
You are
Thank you very much, and see you again.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Welcome home. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's a good day. I don't know. I wonder if Wills will take me to the beach today to do my workout. But let's see where he's going with us today.
Hey, what's up, St Lucia? Again, this is your friendly neighborhood BweelzFit with another exclusive routine for you today. We are going to target the shoulders. 4 easy exercises that can be done at home. Remember, when you wake up, first you pray, second you go cleanse your stomach, and thirdly, log on to DBS. Let's get it on. Good morning. Today, we are here with.
Oh, you need my name. I'm sorry. Shamak Leo.
Self-explanatory. You can introduce yourself. How do you say it on TV? Battle rapper. Introduce yourself.
I'm Shamak Leo.
Right. Shamak, tell the country what you do, what you provide for the country.
Oh, I'm a full-time event planner and I run a fabric store. And I'm here to look fit.
Right. And if you see the fire in front of my gym, that was done by none other than Shamak. Big up to you. All right.
Thank you, sir.
So Shamak will be showing you how to do 4 easy shoulder exercises that can be done at home. Even if you don't have dumbbells, you can use 2 bottles of water. I know Jazzbo, you can use 2 sour sop. Monkey, you can use 2 tires. Let's go. So you can take the tens. So the first exercise, you're going to stand like you see. I'm going to give you space for you to see his feet. He's on par. Properly proportionate. You're perfect. You open on your feet. Right. We're going to do some side raises. Now we're not going to pass the shoulder height. Core in, chest out, slight bend in the knee. And we're going to go 12. 1. Beautiful. 2. Nice and control. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. Excellent. So remember, if you want to get toned, 12 to 15. If you want to get ripped, 15 to 18 reps. If you want to build, 4 to 6 to 8 reps controlled. So now, that's the first exercise. The second exercise we're going to do, we're going to bend over now, simple. And you're going to turn in a hammer form. Back flat, chest out, and just open wide. Okay, shoulder height. Full stretch. So now we just want your arms come straight across the shoulder. Straight across the shoulder, that is it. 3. Let's go, St Lucia. 4. Easy. See how flat his back is? 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. Excellent. Second exercise. Remember, 6 minutes is all you need at home. Nothing strenuous. That's number 2. The third exercise we're going to do, we're going to give you a simple front raise. Front and twist down. Again, chest out, core in. Front and twist. Let's go. Forward and turn down. Tick up. The other way, inwards. Right, raise and twist in. Inward. That's it. 1. Bring back down. Up. Beautiful. 2. When you squeeze, that's when it's activating on top of your shoulder. 4. 5. That's it. 6. It is, but it's working. 7. 8. 9. Control it down. 10. Open it. 2 more. 11. And 12. Excellent. So how tough was that?
Pardon me?
How tough was that?
I think this one was a little bit challenging. I don't know, because you had to twist it.
Right, exactly. So that's where the challenging aspect comes in. Because the actual exercise is just front raises. However, when you raise and you twist, that's where it's actually ignited in the shoulder area. That's right. So, St Lucia, that's 3 exercises. Now remember, you're doing 3 sets of each. So we're just going through it. It's single one, so you know if you want to actually execute the exercise, you can go back on DBS on Facebook or YouTube, and you can see all the reruns. Last but not least, the last exercise for shoulder, we're going to do a nice shoulder press. Up, you close over your head, push it up straight, and down. Bring it down, 2, that's it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Excellent. Tell me, how was that workout?
I think for a short workout, it was very intense. I feel my muscles are very active.
Exactly. And it's almost 6 minutes. So, St Lucia, we need to stop making excuses and just put in that work. Remember, you don't have to be at the gym. Those who cannot afford the gym, you can use bottles of water. You can use Lucozade. You can use 2 spoons. You can use your shovel, your fork, your cutlass, whatever it is. You can wash your boyfriend or girlfriend locks and still use.
I guess the goal is to just get fit.
The goal is to just get fit, unripped, even while trying. Good morning.
Right, and there you go. Another day, another show, another awesome opportunity to wake up on the right side of the bed this morning. In case you didn't, well, that's why we're here. And we hope that after this, you're up and ready to face another amazing day. Productivity at the height. All right? See you guys tomorrow. It's going to be Wednesday then. Enjoy your Tuesday.